Yeah, wow, it's gotten really late. We really need to make our first guest on time. He sent me an email that he has 2 lunch appointments to attend.
There are 2 lunch appointments. Southern everyone has only lunch once.
Oh, we can have the barrier and everything. When are the meetings in the country, Matya is appearing in World War III. Mr. Jacob. Good afternoon, Sir Jacob. Sorry, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Thank you for sparing your valuable time to speak to us today. We're recording a series and I'm honored to have your presence.
Thank you. ഭയങ്കര ബിസിയാണ്. ഇന്നെ മോൻ ജോസഫിന്റെ ബർത്ത്ഡേ പാർട്ടിയാണ്. അവന് നല്ലൊരു കളർഫുൾ ഡ്രസ് സ്റ്റിച്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അത് കളർ തരാണ് വീഡിയോ വേ.
Colorful dress? എത്ര കളേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്?
ഇപ്പോഴുള്ള എല്ലാ കളേഴ്സും ഉണ്ട്.
Oh wow, that's it. No, getting out of that question. ഭയങ്കര ഫ്ലോർ ആണല്ലേ?
എങ്ങനെയാണ്? സത്യമാണ്. ഞാൻ എന്റെ പാവം ഐസക്കിനെ ചീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് അനുഗ്രഹം വാങ്ങിച്ചു മുങ്ങി.
Can you tell us a bit more about that? How did you manage to cheat your dad?
It was actually my mom's idea. Mama വിളിച്ചിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞു ഡാഡ് ഏഷ്യാനിൽ ഡ്രസ്സിങ് കൊടുക്കാൻ പോകണം. ഓടി വരെ അങ്ങനെ ഞാനും അമ്മയും കൂടെ നല്ല ബീഫ് ആക്കി തേങ്ങ സ്ലൈസും കറികളും ഒക്കെ ഡാഡിന്റെ മണം അടിച്ച് ഡാഡിനെ കൺട്രോൾ കൊടുക്കുന്നു. എന്നിട്ട് ഞാൻ ചേട്ടന്റെ ഡ്രസ്സും ചേട്ടന്റെ സ്പ്രേയും അടിച്ച് ചെന്ന് ഏഷ്യ വന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് എനിക്ക് അനുഗ്രഹം തന്നു.
What a well-worded story. After they had it already. And they said, how did he get away with it?
ഞാനവിടെ ഓടിയില്ലേ. അപ്പോൾ പിള്ളേരെ ഓർത്തു ഇങ്ങനെ പണി ഒപ്പിച്ച് വെച്ച് ഓടിക്കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഉറപ്പായിട്ടും പണിയും. ലാഭൻ അമ്മാവിന്റെ വീട്ടിൽ എത്തി റേച്ചലിനെ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. ബട്ട് ഹി പുൾഡ് എ നൈസ് വൺ ഓൺ മീ. ഹി ഗോട്ട് മാരീഡ് ടു ലിയ ഫസ്റ്റ് ബിഫോർ റേച്ചൽ. അത് കാരണം ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോഴും സഫർ ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല.
I can imagine how difficult that must be. Anyways, can we have birthday wishes to take? And beef burger is a recipe nice there. ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നില്ല പക്ഷെ എന്തായാലും മമ്മി പറയുമ്പോൾ ഞാനൊന്നും ഉണ്ടാക്കത്തില്ല. So just try it.
Before you go, do you have any words of advice or yours?
Yes, I do to all parents. Parents play a crucial role in bringing up their children. എന്റെ മമ്മ എന്നെ ഫേവർ ചെയ്തു ഓവർ മൈ ബ്രദേഴ്സ്. അത് കാരണം ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ സൺ ജോസഫിനെ ഫേവർ ചെയ്യുന്നു ഓവർ ഹിസ് ബ്രദേഴ്സ്. അത് കാരണം അവരെ പിന്നീട് സഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. ബട്ട് പേരൻസ് ഷുഡ് ഷോ ദ റൈറ്റ് എക്സാമ്പിൾ. പിന്നീട് just remember, God has a plan for each one of us. It is irrespective of us if you do the right things or not. And despite all my flaws, the Lord saw me ahead of time. He made me as His friend, and my children became the most loved people. But I was a deceiver, but the Lord changed me into a believer.
Oh, that's really inspiring. Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, it's Mary, the mother of Jesus.
Praise the Lord, dear brothers.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Hope you're doing well today.
Actually, yeah, I have these weddings to attend with my son. The thing is, there was a wedding in Canada where my son turned water into wine. At the time, people don't even buy wine anymore. They just expect me and my son to show up and turn all the water there into wine.
Wow, that can quite be the challenge, especially if you have to go alone. Tell us, you had an amazing experience at the time of birth of Jesus, right?
Yeah, I had just been betrothed, and Angel Gabriel visited me and said that I would give birth to a son and had to follow Jesus. Imagine my shock and wonder. But I knew it was God's divine plan, and I submitted to it. Now all the nations call me blessed.
Can you tell me how it was like in that stable?
Oh, it was the most amazing photo opportunity. Joseph took a lot of photos of the hay and the cows as a backdrop. Imagine, I could not have even more beautiful bird shoot. You can check them out on Joseph's Instagram page. It's at Joseph134.
Was it noisy with all the cows and sheep?
Well, let's just say they didn't give us any trouble.
Can you give us an insight into how Jesus was like when he was a small boy?
Oh, Jesus always surprised me with his wisdom. I was astounded by the things he used to explain me with deep understanding. He loved to spend time in the temple, engaging in discussions and debates with elders, and studying them with things they don't even understand. The temple leaders were shocked and could not believe that our son was this far in his explaining prophecies to them. Jesus was also a very kind and helpful boy. He devotedly helped his father in the carpentry shop and she made beautiful furniture out of cardboard.
Miss Mary, how did you feel when your own son was flogged and crucified on the cross?
It was the most challenging moment of my life. I knew Jesus was born for a divine purpose and he would save the world. But as a mother, seeing my son in so much pain was devastating. But in his most painful moments, I knew he didn't forget me. He sent his disciple John to take care of me. He was creator of the world, yet he was my son.
Wow, thank you for that, Miss Mary. Indeed, the story of Jesus is the greatest story of love that the world has ever known.
Sister Mary, do you have anything else to share with our viewers?
Yes, I do. I was from this place called Nazareth in Galilee. There's a well-known saying of this place which you might have heard of. Which means, when anything good come out of this place or Nazareth, such was my hometown. But it was in this very place the Messiah, the Savior of the world, lived. And he in fact was called Jesus of Nazareth. There is a very important message in this. People do have any opinions about you, ridicule you, or may look down on you. But that doesn't matter with God. He can turn any negative situation into a positive one. He can use the most unworthy person for the glory of God. His grace is that all we need. His power is made perfect in believers.
That is a powerful message. Thank you for your time. And please tell Joseph to accept my friend request. I really want to see those pictures.
അടുത്ത കേസിന് സമയമായി. ഇതാ ചാടിച്ചാടി വരുന്നത്. ഇൻഫാക്ട് ദിസ് നിക്നെയിം ഇസ് അടുത്ത ചാടിക്കാരൻ.
ഞാൻ മനസ്സിലായോ, ഞാൻ പത്രോസ്, എന്നെ കേൾക്കാവെന്ന് വിളിക്കും. ആക്ച്വലി സ്വാമി പീറ്റർ.
ഈ എഴുത്തുചാട്ടക്കാരനുള്ള പേര് ശരിയാണല്ലോ.
അങ്ങനെ വിളിക്കാറുണ്ട്.
അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് വെള്ളത്തിലോട്ട് എടുത്ത് ചാടിയത്. ഞാനൊരു റിപ്പോർട്ട് കണ്ടായിരുന്നു, പീറ്റർ വാക്സ് ഓൺ വാട്ടർ എന്ന്.
എന്റെ മുന്നിൽ യേശു വെള്ളത്തിൽ നടക്കുന്നത് കണ്ടപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഞെട്ടിപ്പോയി. Then he invited me to walk on the water, and at first I couldn't believe. And then I started walking on the water, and I was amazed.
That was an exciting experience.
Well, I started in the Vishwasam way. I started believing in my ability to walk on the water instead of my ability in Christ.
Hopefully, Jesus was there to help you.
Yes, he was. Yesu and Vishwasam was practicing. That's why I elaborately on my first episode, First Peter. My episode, First Peter. അതിന് പോകുന്നതും തിരിച്ചോദന കഴിക്കുന്നതുമായ കൊണ്ടിനേക്കാൾ അതിന് പോകുന്നതും തിരിച്ചോദന കഴിക്കുന്ന കൊണ്ടിനേക്കാൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ വിശ്വാസത്തിന്റെ പരിശോധന ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്.
We have reports in a database we cut a man's ear off. Why did you do that?
Yes, I was furious that they had come to arrest my Jesus. I acted spontaneously, but Jesus taught me otherwise. He taught me that the will of the Father is. He taught me that the will of the Father is much greater.
Oh
yes, that was a new experience for all of us. ഞങ്ങൾ പെന്തക്കോസ്റ്റിൽ അന്ന് അപ്പർ റൂമിൽ പ്രാർത്ഥിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. പെട്ടെന്നൊരു വലിയ കാറ്റിന്റെ ശബ്ദം. അന്ന് രാവിലെ വെതർ ഫോർകാസ്റ്റിലാണ് ഇതിനെക്കുറിച്ചൊന്നും പറഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. ഞാൻ ചെറുതായിട്ട് കണ്ണു തുറന്ന് നോക്കിയപ്പോൾ tons of fire ഞങ്ങളുടെ മുകളിൽ റെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തു. ഞാൻ ടക്ക് ചെയ്ത് I tried to tuck and sleep, but as I put my hands a little more, I saw that the tongues of fire has clustered on each one of us. And from that moment on, everything changed. People started speaking in different languages to the surprise of the crowd.
Wow, the people around there would have been amazed to see all these different languages, right?
Oh yeah, there were many different people there. Romans, Egyptians, Libyans, among many others. And they could hear their own languages being spoken to them. many heard Christ so this way, and many heard this and turned to Christ.
Amazing. God has used widely to establish His church. Do you have any words of advice for you?
Yes, my message is, if God can use a flawed, emotional, rash and hasty person like me to be transformed and to be used for His glory, to do supernatural miracles, He can use any one of you. He can use any one of you to do the same. All you need to do is believe in Him.
Bye.
Okay, he wants somewhere in the proceeding system. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Adam, I'm so touched by this man of God. In God can indeed use anyone for His kingdom.
Sharia, it's amazing how an immature fisherman transformed into first bishop of Rome and first of the popes. I've got an alert in me. It's son, mother of all nations.
Praise the Lord, Sister Sarah.
Praise the Lord.
We are here as part of the report on how God uses imperfect people for His perfect will. Would you be willing to answer a few questions for us?
Yes, my background was anything but perfect. My husband and I were idol worshippers in Adam. In fact, we even had a business selling idols. But God called us out of that place and made us His own, giving us covenants and promises. It was really difficult at first, giving the place and covenants we have learned for several decades. But we took that leap of faith and trusted God and obeyed Him. And you know what? Any step taken forward trusting God, even when we do not have the big picture of it, will always be rewarded by Him.
Is it true that you laughed at God's promise for you to have children?
Yes, I did laugh to myself. But you know what the funny thing is? My husband Abraham fell his face down laughing when he heard God's promise of having a child from him. പക്ഷേ ഞാൻ ചിരിച്ചതാ ഫേമസ് ആയത്. ഞാൻ എന്റെ മനസ്സിൽ ചിരിച്ചതേ ഉള്ളൂ. അബ്രാഹത്തെ നിലത്ത് വീണ് കമർന്ന് ചിരിച്ചായിരുന്നു.
Oh yeah, Genesis 17:17 says that Abraham fell face down and laughed. So his faith was not exactly 100%, was it?
Yes, it was difficult for both of us to believe this. We were really old. അതുകൊണ്ട് ശരിക്കും നടക്കാൻ പോലും കഴിയില്ല. പിന്നീടല്ലേ ഈ പ്രായത്തിൽ കുഞ്ഞുണ്ടാകുന്നത്?
Did the Lord and His angels really visit you at your time?
It was, but we didn't know at that time. It was a hot afternoon and I was having my afternoon nap. Abraham saw 3 guests arrive and quickly made preparations for them. He's always been like that, ready to prepare and serve us at any time. But it's a lesson to be learned. Anyways, you can imagine my surprise when I heard them say that I would have the child the same time next year. അത് കേട്ടുന്ന അയാൾ ചിരിച്ചു പോയി. But the Lord immediately knew about my disbelief.
How did you feel when you finally became a mother?
It was truly an act of God. He had given up hope. Abraham asked God for blessing for Ishmael. But God's promise was a child through me, and His promises never fail. My body was riddled, and I became the mother to the most beautiful boy I saw. I was 90, yet I was running behind the baby and taking care of his every needs.
Were you jealous of Ishmael's presence after Isaac was born?
There, another example of me not being so perfect. It was all my fault in the first place. I had given Hagar to Abraham to have a child, so I am the one to blame. But later, I couldn't stand my son because I had been made fun of by Ishmael. So I gave an ultimatum. Maryadi parnu vittu, or else Prashna Mamla parnu.
நல்ல example. God did take care of them, though, right?
Yes, it was God's will to prosper Ishmael, since he also had God's promise in him. Since he was also the seed of Abraham.
What words of advice can you pass on to our viewers?
If God gives you any promise, no matter how big or no matter how broken the situation is, there is hope. All you need is unwavering faith. I was a woman of much doubt, but God changed us into people of faith. Always remember, God honors His promises.
Thank you, sir. I'm in regards to Abraham.
Bye.
Indeed, as Paul says in the book of 1 Corinthians 1 verse 24, no matter how many promises God makes, there are yes in Christ.
ദൈവത്തിന്റെ വാക്കുകൾ എത്ര ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലും അവനെ ദൈവത്തെ നമ്മുടെ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഗസ്റ്റ് ഇച്ചിരി കുറച്ച് ദൂരെയാണ്. പുള്ളിക്കാരൻ വരാനെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു, പക്ഷേ എക്സലൻസിൽ അയച്ചു far. Therefore, we are going to be calling him.
Yes, we are connected to the caller now.
hear us?
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Sir, where exactly are you? How's the situation at your end?
Oh, ഒന്നും പറയണ്ടേ. ഞാൻ മലയാളത്തിൽ ഭാര്യയ്ക്ക് പോകുന്ന വഴിയായിരുന്നു. അത് പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചില്ല. കുറെ നാളായിട്ട് വരുന്നില്ല എന്നുള്ള കംപ്ലൈന്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു കൺവീനിയന്റ് സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ഒന്നും വന്നപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകാമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. പക്ഷെ ഇത്ര കുഴപ്പമാവുമെന്ന് ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചില്ല. ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ അറിയാം ഒരു മീൻ്റെ വഴിയില്ല. കളിയാക്കുന്ന മക്കളെ ഞാൻ ഒരു വലിയ മീനായിരുന്നു.
Oh my God! അവിടെ റേഞ്ച് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടോ?
ഇലോൺ മസ്കിന്റെ ഒരു സ്റ്റാർലിങ്ക് കിറ്റ് വാങ്ങിയത്. റേഞ്ച് ഇത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല, പക്ഷെ ലൈറ്റ് ഇല്ല. സീൻ നല്ല ഡാർക്ക്, ഭയങ്കര സ്റ്റിങ്കിവാ. ഈ മീനൊക്കെ മത്തിയാണ് കഴിച്ചെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നത്. സോ ആകെപ്പാടെ വല്ലാത്ത അവസ്ഥയാണ്.
സത്യത്തിൽ എങ്ങനെയാണ് അവിടെ എത്തിയത്?
മോനെ, സത്യം പറഞ്ഞാൽ ദൈവം എന്നോട് നിങ്ങളെ പ്രദേശത്ത് പോകാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. പക്ഷെ അവർ ഭയങ്കര സാധനങ്ങളാണ്. ഞാൻ അവിടെ പോയി പ്രസംഗിച്ചാൽ അവർക്ക് മാനസാന്തരം വരും. പിന്നെ അവർക്ക് പണിഷ്മെന്റ് ഒന്നും കിട്ടത്തില്ല. അങ്ങനെ അവർക്കൊരു പണി കൊടുക്കാൻ ഞാൻ വേറെ പ്ലാൻ എടുത്ത് ടർക്കിയിലോട്ട് പോകാൻ പോയത്.
അപ്പോ ശരിക്കും ദൈവത്തിൽ നിന്ന് ഓടുവായിരുന്നല്ലേ?
യെസ്, ബട്ട് ആർക്കെങ്കിലും ദൈവത്തിൽ നിന്ന് ഓടാൻ പറ്റൂ? സങ്കീർത്തനത്തിൽ പറയുന്നത് നിന്റെ ആത്മാവിനെ വിളിച്ച് ഞാൻ എവിടേക്ക് പോകും, ഈ സംഗതി വിട്ട് ഞാൻ എവിടേക്ക് പോകും. ഞാൻ സ്വർഗത്തിൽ കയറിയാൽ നീ അവിടെ ഉണ്ട്, പാതാളത്തിൽ എന്നെ കിടക്ക വെച്ചാൽ നീ അവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ ഇതൊരു വല്ലാത്ത പാതാളമായി പോയി.
ഓർക്കാനും കൂടെ വയ്യ. അപ്പൊ ഈ എന്താ പരിപാടി?
ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ പാട്ടും പ്രാർത്ഥനയാണ്. ദൈവം കൈവിടത്തില്ലെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം. എങ്ങനെ രക്ഷിക്കുമെന്ന് അറിയത്തില്ല. പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ ദൈവം പറയുന്നത് ഇനി എന്തും ചെയ്യാൻ റെഡിയാണ്.
അപ്പോ ശരിക്കും മാനസാന്തരമാണെന്നല്ലേ?
എന്റെ പൊന്നു മോനെ, ദിവസം ഈ ഇരുടത്തിൽ മീൻ്റെ വൈകിട്ട് റോളർ കോസ്റ്റർ എടുത്താൽ ആർക്കാണെങ്കിലും മാനസാന്തരം വരും.
I hear some whooshing sound.
Let me check. I think the fish is coming out to vomit. I think I'm going to be part of this view. Let me brace for attack.
Jonah, any words before you go?
Yeah, my answer set is a big message. Don't try to run away from God's plan. If God has a plan for you to do, He'll ensure that you do it, whether you like it or not. Better make the journey to Nineveh comfortably on a ship, or He'll take you there the stinky, dark way.
Alright, we're not going to hold you on. Be on your way. Bye.
Hey, I think I see land. Bye, guys. Please do a first report on Nineveh soon. Thank you.
Bye. Never have I ever known a man sound so happy to be part of fish puke.
Seeing the man wash ashore like he goes to the people of Nineveh will be quick to run away from their wicked ways. Let's go over there tomorrow and cast our show on the current scenario.
Oh yeah, we only have time for one more guest for today's show. In fact, this lady has her own cookery show going on and is coming to speak to us during a break.
Oh, there she is. It's Martha, sister of Mary.
Hello brothers, thanks for inviting me to the show.
The pleasure is ours. We're indeed delighted to have a renowned celebrity over on our show this evening. What's the special recipe that you're making today?
Oh, it's fish nirvana. Basically fried fish, then cooked in coconut milk and spices. It's my favorite dish, mainly because Jesus loved fish too and I would make for it often.
Oh wow, that sounds glorious. My mouth is watering already.
Oh, I'm so humbled. In fact, I always loved cooking. Whenever Jesus, who was my brother's largest friend, would come to visit, there would be so many people wanting to hear from him. I would cook for all of them and I would never want them to go hungry.
You also have a sister Mary. Does she help you?
Oh, അവളുടെ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഒന്നും സമയമില്ല. She prefers sitting near Jesus' feet, listening to him. I myself was very impatient by her not helping me. I would be making like 15 dishes with that girl Mary being seen nowhere near the inside near the kitchen. I once asked Jesus if he did not care about me having no help in the kitchen. You can say that the frustration got the better of me and I was not quite in the right attitude. But Jesus assured me that all that was required was the right frame of mind. He accepted me as I was and taught that whatever I do, I should do it with a cheerful heart.
I guess that all matters. Thank God He accepts us as we are in our weaknesses. Moving on. Jesus did the most talked about miracle in your house, in your home, right?
Yes. Lazarus had fallen sick and died. We were sure that nothing would have happened to Lazarus if Jesus was not there, if Jesus was there. but he intentionally came late so that our faiths would have been revealed.
Were you disappointed that Jesus did not come on time?
Initially, yes, we were very upset. We had counted on him on coming early, but then he intentionally came late so that our faith would be revealed. But you know what? Jesus does not work on our time schedules. His timing is always perfect, and that is to bring the glory to the Father.
Yes, everything serves God's plan. In fact, I said in my speech also today. What happened when Jesus actually showed up?
He cried. He and Lazarus were so close that he couldn't bear to see him in that condition. You know, when we are going through a tough situation, Jesus knows our feelings and emotions. He relates to us and carries us along. He never stands afar and watches us suffer. When we finally reached the tomb, the whole town had gathered, and the unbelievable happened. Lazarus walked out of his tomb. It was a time of great rejoicing.
Jesus is indeed the resurrection and life. Do you have any words of advice before you go back to your show?
Yes. However dead or hopeless your situation may be, where you have lost all hope and reached to the point of no return, the resurrection power of Jesus can bring it back to life. He can turn dry and dead bones into a mighty army. Nothing is impossible with our God.
Thank you, Martha.
Thank you.
That's indeed powerful. God bless you, and we will visit your show soon to have some of that yummy cooking. Jesus can touch any situation and turn our lives around. He is not looking for perfection, but our willingness and the right attitude.
Yes.
He can supernaturally touch our lives and bring restoration to any hopeless situation.
Yes, there is hope. And that's the theme of our show today, Bible Lessons today. God is not in search of people who are perfect, yet He transforms us and uses us for His mighty works. It's now time to wind up our telecast for today. At this juncture, we would like to thank the guests who took their valuable time for our questions.
Especially Mr. Jonah, who spoke to us all the way from the ocean depths. We've now received some reports that he has had a successful landing. Okay. We hope all of you have learned some life lessons from our guests on air today. Let's try to adapt everything that we have learned and be more useful for the kingdom of God. Whatever talents that He has given us, instead of burning it, thinking of what our problems we have and our imperfections, let's look up and give all that we have with the right attitudes. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.
Thank you.